Okay, we're back. Guys, we're back. I'm gonna talk about the CRW-001 Casio ring watch today. And I got a lot to say, surprisingly, for the thing that is so small. I've been putting this on my finger, my pointing finger, for about, let's say, 2 to 3 days now. I tried one time wearing this watch as is without any watch on my wrist, and it feels really weird. It looked really weird. It feels awkward throughout the day, so I wouldn't recommend you guys to do that as well. Use this as a secondary timepiece rather than your main timepiece. Your main timepiece still has to be any kind of watch. But for me, I prefer this G steel over here. It matched really well somehow. It complement each other. I mean, if I were to wear the full bracelet version, I think it will be too much since it has, toned down color scheme. This one is flashy. It complement each other really well. You could try to pull it on. Look at that. Pair it with a Master of G as well. This thing is slick. This one is the total opposite of that. So I think it complements as well. But entirely up to you guys. This is full analog format. This is full digital format. So you got two of both worlds right on your wrist. And second thing, when I put this on, it fits perfect, right? As you guys already saw in the unboxing video. But then I go for a drive, sitting in an AC room, and my fingers shrink a little bit. And this thing looking like this. Look at that. It just falls down. So I tried to change the other finger. My pinky ring, of course, cannot. Ring, middle ring, and the optimal position is on my pointer ring. But depending on the temperature, and it will, go like that. Sometimes it goes like this, which is really annoying. And sometimes it goes like this, which is really convenient as you are driving, operating your hands. This watch actually like pointing straight to my eye. So it gives this thing a viewing angle that a normal wristwatch just can't do. So if you need a specific timing function, this will be it. Just point it to your face. So I assume or I imagine a situation where you're operating a white collar job, say you're typing on a keyboard, this thing is still pointing to your face. And it has this function called, let's see now. It is so hard for me to show to you guys. All right, there we go. We got the date display, and then the first mode is FL. This is the flash function. So I set it up to 940 over there. It will flash at 940 one time for about 20 seconds straight. So let's say if you didn't work, you will 100% notice it because it keep flashing for 20 seconds. Especially if you kind of know back in your head that timer is coming. So it works like a alarm function, but since it did not have any beeping sound, they cannot call this alarm. They call this flash. It similarly works as this reminder function on this GSTB as well. See REM there? That's reminder, but it's so small. This one is much more visible in my opinion. So that's another use cases. If you find another use cases, do leave them in the comment section. I want to share this with everyone. Other thing that I found out which is quite interesting is this guy. The stopwatch function. I wish it is a timer function, but I guess stopwatch works just fine as well. I use this to go when I do laundry that one time. And it's pretty convenient. Just set it up, leave it on your wrist. On your finger. And that's it. As you go about through the day, and I go to, while waiting, I go do some grocery shopping and whatnot. And I could see the time straight. All right, I could use it my wrist as well, my wristwatch, but finger watch was fine as well. So there's some use cases, But then, as I'm going through my laundry, okay, this thing got loose, and I'm folding this thing and whatnot, and then this thing just flies out of my finger, and it falls to the floor, okay? So if you are working, let's say, a blue-collar job where you use your hand, like I'm doing my laundry, well, that's not my job, but my job still requires hand movement while operating tools. This is basic tools, but I also operate some machineries as well. I work, I would say, a blue-collar job, not serious blue-collar job, but still, I work with my hands. I cannot have anything, even on my wrist. Even when working, I cannot wear watch on my wrist most of the time, especially on my finger. This is a no-no. It's like a hazard thing here. So I cannot do that. Yeah, that's another things to consider as well. If you work a blue-collar job, you cannot wear this thing. This thing will definitely be an annoyance, and in my case, it falls to the floor. Not actually falls like this. It's actually thrown away to the floor, and turns out still working just fine. So it is kind of shock resistant, I think. I don't know how this fully stainless steel case, but it is shock resistant. The glass haven't broke yet. So it works fine for me that one time only. I'm not gonna try that again. So I learned my lesson. Anyway, it is so flashy. It's so nice things to have as a, I would say, fashion timepiece as well, which I'm definitely gonna be end up using most of the time after work. Fashion timepiece to pair with my wristwatch. I cannot use this to the gym. This is gonna be an annoyance. Wristwatch still is my main tools. And other thing that I noticed is that, check this out. Aside from use cases, but some backstory here. Check this out. This is my wedding ring. I bought this ring while I was back in college, just to do this. Look at this thing. Check this out. All right. I bought this in the mall, a full silver stainless steel of about $4. Bought from a kiosk in the mall. That's it, just to play around with it. And turns out I have fun a lot. And I keep this thing all the way to my wedding day and even up to this day as well. I wore this on my wedding day on this finger with my GW-NQ-1000 Golf Master. This is my wedding watch pairing with this. Not a good compliment, but I love these two things so much. So I'll wear it. Anyway, today, my finger turns out has grown, so I cannot put this thing anymore. But I could wear this down here as a pinky ring. But turns out, you know what? That's how the thing. Let's go out on a tangent here. My fingers has grown in size, but my wrists haven't grown in size. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I put this on as a pinky ring. Turns out there's some historical significance to pinky ring. Normally they put some emblems. Shout out TGV for all the lessons.
Good God, man.
You could wear this as a pinky ring. Now, I can't do this because I have a skinny finger, like a skeleton bony finger. But you could use one of these things here, like filler or pad or whatever, which lock interestingly into all these holes here. Really nicely designed. It looked like a strap. It looked like a most fashion thing, but it's actually serve a function. I love a dual purpose of such things. And I could pull it. I can't wear it. It's just a little bit gap there, especially when it is a full stainless steel ring where it is quite heavy. The weight distribution is uneven. It will, move around like that. So it's gonna be an inconvenience. You could wear this, really wear this. Let me put this over here as your pinky ring. Instead of having an emblem, a logo, whatnot, just have a Casio watch. But you can't really use it. The viewing angle is not good. But you could rotate it like that. You could use it. So depending on your finger size, of course, I can't do that, but I could imagine some people would. So in my case, this thing goes here, this thing goes here, and my toy ring, perhaps just, to fill up the frame, goes there. So let me know down in the comments if you like me to wear this kind of drips for, I don't know, for future videos. Maybe a bit too much, but I love the kind of things, Check this out. I could do the same thing with this Casio ring as well, but I'm gonna be careful here. I might drop it. Anyway, the weight is imbalanced, but you could still play around with it if you're into this kind of thing. So that's cool, right? Fidgeting tools, I would say you could use this thing for that. So another use cases for this. Other use cases, I would say maybe for a gift, a wedding gift. Like I already said, wedding ring as well. If you're really into G-Shock like I am, maybe you'll try to figure it out. The price is fair. It's not that like it's too cheap. I mean, price didn't really matter. I mean, I wear $4 kiosk mall as my wedding ring, so it's not a big deal at all. But this watch is a good wedding gift, I would say. Just a regular gift, even if you know someone who own perhaps a watch collector, this might be a good complimentary or even an actual gift as well. Because if you're working with full analog watch, say one of these, right, or full mechanical or automatic watch, having a tiny piece like this, just a bit more accurate timekeeping on your finger, and not too much. You could even rotate it like that. Look like a regular ring. So a better, more accurate timekeeping as well. So you complement all the tools really, really well with this Casio ring watch. Some historical thing is that ring watch is already pretty much the first product that Casio made, turns out. So there's a lot of horological things going into here as well. Although this is not the original cigarette ring, if I'm not mistaken, but still, it works just fine. Great design. It looked like a G-Shock, but it is not a G-Shock. It's just a regular Casio. Maybe I should be wearing this on my second channel instead. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's all I have to say. My experience, my ideas, some use cases, functions, what this watch could do. Maybe if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. Let everybody know if you stumble upon any such interesting use cases that I think worth sharing. Maybe that will give some ideas to people and motivate them, give them more reason why you should be getting the CRW-001. For me, I like it enough already, although from time to time it get annoying sometimes. But most of the time, probably this is the most important use cases for me is on my review video because I'm filming a lot of videos, right? Right now I'm currently in the process of filming this assembly video. Normally I have my wrist into the frame as a wrist check throughout the video, but this time we have a finger wrist as we zoom in. Now I still have something to show in the frame. So I wish CASIO release a full G-Shock design version, like actual says G-Shock on it soon. Although it's not technically G-Shock, this thing has like 0 water resistance. Keep that in mind. It has 0 resistance to whatever, any kind of chemical at all. Just don't expose this to anything. Also, the battery will run out for less than 2 years for sure if you use the flash function. So yeah, switching the battery is going to be really hard, which, you know what? Maybe I should try it out. Try to disassemble this thing next. Use some heat gun or something. Heat up the metal, melt the glue around the glass, pull it off somehow. We'll see how it goes. Maybe you guys could recommend ways for me to do that in the comment section below as well. We'll see. We'll experiment on them. But for now, that's it. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. I mean, look at all this drip I'm going on here. Is it too much? Hold on, let me pull this off. A bit more toned down. This looks better, right? Okay, come out. Wait, let me try it again. Much better. All right, there you go.